Hello flight simulation enthusiasts, welcome to my channel named Airport-Comandante. The name of my channel is inspired by the call sign of the now, unfortunately, defunct Cyprus-Turkish Airlines flight from Nicosia to Istanbul. It was once a popular route for the airline, and I missed Cyprus-Turkish Airlines terribly. Yes, my friends, today I'm in front of you with another flight simulation video. On this flight, I'm going to fly from Calafate, Armando, Tola International Airport, which the car code is Sierra Alpha Whiskey Charlie to Malvinas, Argentinas, Ushuaia, sorry for my pronunciation, it's really hard. Sierra Alpha Whiskey Hector with AEROLINEAS, Argentinas. So I am in Argentina for now. And let me show you our flight plan from Volanta here. This is our flight path. And the aircraft for the flight is, as you see, the magnificent Boeing 737-800, and registration code is Lima Victor, which is the country code for Argentina, and Golf Quebec, and the flight number is Argentina Alfa Romeo Golf 1862. And the flight is on the VATSIM network with Explain 11, and I got the flight plan from simbrief.com. And according to the last meta received from Simbrief, actually I check it from the flight plan, dispatch flight plan from Simbrief. We have a gusting wind on the airport from 290 mainly, and visibility is clear, but there are scattered clouds at 3,500 and 9,000 feet, and the temperature is 16, dew point -0.2, and QNH 1000. And let me move around the aircraft to show you the airport. It's a kind of desert around the airport, and we are close to the lake. I'm not familiar with the area, but I will learn. And so, according to the meta information, the runway for takeoff is 25. I know there's only one runway, a single runway which has two sides, 25 runway and 07. And today we will depart from 25, and after departure, following DEVIS 1 Charlie departure procedure, then we will intercept our route to Ushuaia Malvinas Airport. Yes, and for now, at the arrival airport, according to the last meta information, the expected runway for landing is 25 and W2 approach procedure. But as usual, before reaching the top of the descent point during the flight, I will get the meta information again and make changes to the approach and landing runway if necessary. And as usual, the planned runways and procedures may vary, depends on the weather, runway availability of the airport, and also ATC. For now, there is no any ATC over in Argentina airspace, and the climb, the flight level or the cruising level of this flight is to the flight level 350. And let's jump to the cockpit, my friends, after this briefing. And I have already done FMC preparations, and now our plane is at stand 2 of the airport, and the boarding continues. And let's drive away the all ground services, as well as starting flight leg and closing the doors. Check the overhead panel. So I set FMC, the route, and some and the performance characteristic of this flight. Here you see the route. Change the plan, increase the range, and as you see, step by step after departing, following DEVI1 Charlie, exit procedure, and then intercept the route to Malvinas International, so Sierra Alpha Whiskey Hotel. And to climb cruiser flight level is 350. I set also to the MCP panel, runway heading, and to our V2 and 1 limit, and then V2 142 and takeoff weight 64 tons. And we have approximately 7 tons of fuel. And for the flight, the alternate airport is Sierra Charlie, India for this flight. Yes, putting plug in the checklist, but directly we set the CTU. Open, sorry, open checklist.
IRS alignment is complete. Check.
Yes, checked.
Your damper.
On.
On. Engine fire test.
Yes, let's do the engine fire test. First in-op.
Fault in-op. Engine fire test.
Overheat. Checked.
Master caution alerts. Reset. Extinguisher test.
Position 1.
Position 1.
So these are essential
Extinguisher test.
checklists before engine start and before pushback clearance. And due to there is no ATC, it's impossible to get an airport clearance to our airport. Yes, position 2.
Position 2. APU start.
Yes, overhead panel, start the APU, 1, 2, 3, 4, and release the knob. And wait for the gauge moving. And this is the exhaust gas temperature gauge. Jump to over here, and APU is located at the tail of the aircraft, and here you see the exhaust. And I suppose now we are hearing the sound of the APU. Yes, jump to flight deck. Again, as the gauge is moving, and we wait the generator lights available, indicating that you can use APU generators.
APU running. APU generators.
On.
On.
Ground power
Ground
off.
power. Disconnected.
Disconnect.
Emergency exit lights. Armed. No smoking sign. On or auto.
This is very helpful during preparation.
On or auto. Windshield wiper selectors.
Park position.
Park. Window heater.
Window heater test.
Test. Window overheat.
Check.
Window heaters.
On.
Trim air switch.
On.
Isolation valve switch. Open. Packs.
Auto.
APU bleed switch. On. Flight altitude indicator.
Yes, at 350.
Cruise altitude. Landing altitude
Set 50
indicator.
feet.
Destination field elevation.
Yeah, different elevation about 6 to 7.
Select switch.
Yes, set to 2.
Wheel well light switch.
Wheel light line. It's okay for now, yes.
As required. Course is set.
Yes, we set the courses.
Check.
Flight directors on.
Flight directors. On. Bank angle selector.
Set 30.
As required.
Autopilot bar, disengage.
Disengage bar. Up. Minimums reference. Radio or barrel. Minimums.
Yes, for the aircraft, if you want to turn back to land, minimums 832.
Set. Barrow QNH. Set. Mode selector. Map. Weather radar. Off. Master lights. Test.
Here are the master lights.
Down. Auto brake selector.
Yes, RTO.
RTO. N1 set selector. Auto. Speed reference.
Yes,
Auto.
I set minimums.
Fuel flow switch.
Yes. Reset. Then rate.
Cargo fire test.
Push.
Master caution alerts. Reset. Transponder.
Standby mode 2000 for the Unicom.
Armed. IAS max speed.
Set V2.
Set V2. Arm, LNAV.
Arm.
As required. Arm, VNAV. Set. Initial heading.
Set initial heading 252. For the one way 25.
Set. Initial altitude. Set. Taxi and takeoff
briefing complete.
Complete. Start clearance. Obtain.
Yes.
Fuel pumps left and right.
Let's call, let's look at from our side, everything is okay. So parking, hide them all, yes, hide all, okay. So yes, my friends, we are ready for push and start. So call the pushback tow. Let the pushback and prep plan. It will be an interesting pushback. Okay.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledge. Coming through the menu when you are ready.
Accent. The Argentinian accent. Yes, we are ready. We are ready.
Ground to cockpit. TOW is driving up.
Okay. Yeah, the TOW is coming there. This is static aircrafts. check the terrain. Yes, weather. Airport, not this one, stations, yes. And airport.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
On. Fuel pumps center.
Yes. And Calafate VOR set it to 11 for the decimal 7. Yes.
Start connected and bypass being inserted. Release parking brake.
As required. System B electric hydraulic pump. On. Anti-collision lights.
On.
Stabilizer trim.
Set.
Set. Aileron and rudder trims. Check 0.
Starting pushback, and you may
Close
start
all
in gear.
doors. Close.
All doors are closed.
Parking brake. As required. Set chock. Off. Transponder. As required. Air conditioning packs. Off. Engine 1 start switch. Ground. N2 reaching 25%.
I may change this sequence later before, because I want to ignite engine 2 firstly, then engine 1.
Check. Engine 1 start lever. Idle. Engine 1.
Yes, pushing.
Stable idle. Engine 2 start switch.
Yes.
Operation complete.
Ground.
Set parking brake.
Parking
N2
brake set.
reaching 25%.
Connecting tow. Stand by.
There's following into you.
Check. Engine 2 start lever. Idle. Engine 2.
Yes, I want to set a different angle of view for you.
Stable idle.
Yes.
System electric hydraulic pump.
And I hope you like it.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left.
Engine
We'll see you
generators.
next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you. To see you next time. Yes, engine generators on.
On. Probe heat switches.
OR on.
On. Anti-ice switches.
Not
As
prepared.
required. Air conditioning pack switches. Auto. Isolation valve switch. Auto. Pressurization selector. Auto. APU bleed. Off. APU switch. Off. Engine start switches.
Yes, setting flaps to take a position. Continuous and then switches.
Continuous. Flaps. Takeoff. Flight controls. Full left. Center. Full right. Center. Full up. Center.
Reverse should be irreversible.
Full down. Center. Rudder.
It's not working. Maybe we need to my hardware.
Center. Full right. Center. Taxi clearance.
Yes, the taxi clearance. Taxi clearance is obtained. Taxi to runway 25 via Alpha and backtrack 07.
Obtain. Taxi lights.
Taxi lights on.
Parking brake.
Yes, parking brake release. And
release.
It's time to
ground speed.
Moving the throttle. Moving the aircraft.
knots. Brakes test. Press and release. V-card speed bugs.
V-card speed bugs set.
Set. Taxi lights.
Approaching 07.
Now entering runway 07. There's no traffic now in this area. I am alone.
On runway 07.
This is why I like simulation, because I'm now far away from Argentina in real life, and it's almost impossible for me to visit these places, and I have any idea about what people do to live in this area, what is the characteristics of this area, the climate, living habits, anything, etc. But this simulation hobby gives me a chance to know or to see something about this geographic area and to feel or to learn some basics about how it seems and how the area looks like. So how is the geographical conditions of geography of Argentina looks like. Yes, try not to pass 20 knot, taxi speed. And new angle, my favorite angle. I set it newly. So the main landing gears and the engines, the heart of the aircraft. Yes, taxiing. Okay. So a clear sky, sunny day. And slightly cold day, 40 degree, for temperature. Everything seems okay at the overhead panel. Yes. And as you see, it is it's evening at Argentina. The local time here is 5:41 p.m. And you see the Zulu time in the clock of aircraft, 8:41 p.m. Yes, it's time for lining up. Yeah.
On runway 25.
Let's parking brake for now and continue on the protocol procedure, the protocol checklist. Taxi lights off. It's not this one.
Off.
Strobe
Fixed landing lights.
steady.
On. Position lights. Strobe and steady. Transponder.
TRA.
Transmit receive.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good
Weather
flight.
radar.
What was wrong?
On. Takeoff clearance.
And also set terrain. Takeoff clearance obtained.
Obtained. Timer.
Set and heading back.
Start.
Set runway.
Heading bug. Set runway heading. Flight directors.
Yes,
On.
ladies and gentlemen,
Throttle 40%.
we are ready to take off.
5. On runway 2.
And I wish you a pleasant flight. Wish you enjoy. Yes. Increasing the throttle thrust to 40.
Checked.
And stable. Release parking
Power
brake.
set. Positive rate.
And turbo. Now the aircraft is running on runway. It's a perfect sprinter.
80 knots.
Check.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Checked. Landing gear.
Just from outside. Look at that with my friends. Yes.
1000.
That's 1000. Check. Landing gear. Off position. Autopilot active.
Up and off. Flaps.
Retracting.
Retract. Autopilot. Engage.
Engage.
Air conditioning pack switch
Auto.
Auto.
Auto brake.
Auto brake. Off. Altitude.
Yes, it's not necessary for now. Okay, that's monitoring. As you see, there is a color difference between the area and this area. And so to the Auto4XP, I download the photo scenery from Auto4XP application, and I always use the Bing map to get to download the scenery and the difference. You see this weird situation. Yes, continue on climb. Look at the mountains. Perfect. Engine wave. This is passenger wave. Jump to cockpit. And still there's no ATC. So I'll continue on Unicom. Yes, set pressure to standard. And 4.5 minutes pass since departure. Yeah, move here. Yes, I like the view there. Mountain range. I think it's Ant Mountains. Yes. Set FMC the progress page. Now it's time to play music for you. Yes, now we are inbound to Paget intersection, and after passing Paget, and we will continue on Whiskey Charlie 051, then Whiskey Charlie 012, and Pungi, and at last DEVIS. The target waypoint for us, then en route inbound, and then we intercept the en route, our route to Sierra Alpha Whiskey hotel. An amazing scenery along the road and along the way we will observe. As we can color the terrain, weather map. Now I have my aircraft face to the south, face to the Antarctica also, and I'm so close to the south pole of the world. Yes, passing now, reaching flight level 200, passing 20,000 feet. Yes, switch off centrifugal pumps. Generator switches. That's -4 on price. I'm not sure about when it is required to switch on anti-ices. Let me make a small research while the aircraft is climbing. I put the keyword, so it's a question tool. When the eyes open in Boeing 737. Let's check the regards. Yes. Yes, on the 737 NG, which we use NG. This aircraft is next generation. The most common anti-ice used is engine anti-ice. NG anti-ice needs to be on when the temperature rises below 10 degrees Celsius. There is visible moisture, so actually it must be working, especially engine anti-ice. There's a wonderful website which named 𝗙𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 You can use this website to learn too many things about the Boeing 737. We have a tailwind, as you see, from our left side. "46 knots, so it helped us to increase the speed. Let's do FMC about the cruising speed. Yes, Mach number 78. I like the colors of AEROLINEAS Argentinas liveries. The blue color, the soft, vibrant blue color, it's very attractive. I like it very much. And also I feel I have sympathy to Argentina. Its color, black color is especially its soccer team, and as you know very well, after long years, Argentina finally won the World Cup. It makes me very happy. Yes, we are now at Pungi. Everything is okay. But now yeah, Volanta, from Volanta to see the upper position. Yes, you see. Perfect. Still we are climbing. We face to Rio Gallegos, then over Nubes, Rio Grande, and finally Ushuaia. It's very hard to pronounce. Uploading a photo for you. Our aircraft now intercept the route. Yes, DEVIS following uniform whiskey 5 to upper airway to the Golf Alpha Lima, Fokker and then uniform whiskey 4 to airway to go from Alpha, then direct DABLI to the Ushuaia Malvinas Airport, Sierra Alpha Whiskey and Hector. That's passing flight level 3 to 9ers. We are very close to reach the cruising altitude. The cruising flight level, actually not the altitude, because the altitude, flight level, height, I know they are different things that we can discuss later. I can give some information, I can prepare a information sheet for you later about this definitions. What are they? Exactly what are they? Now we are at flight level 350, the cruising flight level. And the top of descent point after 165 nautical miles, we will reach top of descent at 21-25 So we have about 55, not 55 actually, 20 minutes. It's time for a break, my friends. I will come back. I will be back before the top of descent point. So enjoy watching this scenery during this time.
me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. Some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh,
Hello again, I'm back. Now it's time for preparation of descent. About 30 miles we have to top of descent point. So, and there's no ATs again, and we have no ATs information too, so let's try to take meter information of the airport. Yes, last meter at 8 Zulu, 18 Zulu, and we have a wind from 250 at 70 knots, and the visibility is clear, 999. Then we have a broken close at 4003, temperature is 14 degrees positive, and dew point is 5, 2809095. We have a remark here, paphos, I don't know what does it mean. Try to check. What is it? I cannot find for now, but I will check later. Okay, so there is no any change in landing runway, so as planned before. Landing runway is 25 for this day. We have W2. Start procedure. Yes, departure, arrival, and transition should be USU because this is war ALS DMA procedure. Let's check the route. And there's yes, the legs, set the legs. Yes, after Mibok, direct to Usu. Usu 16 then. Yes, Usu 16, 16. Okay, so it's Uawar 113. 7 0. This is where our frequency. Wireless frequency is 11.3. descending according to the let's stop the one at Mibok. We have to be over 6,500 feet, so set to 10,000 initial, 11,000 for initial descent altitude. Yes. Oh, with procedure, couple of descent points changed. Yes. It's LS1. Or we can choose. We can choose LS DMA 1V25 LS no 33. This protocol is not necessary for a transition over to SO. Transition from Mibok. Yes. Yes, Mibok. Okay. This is a shorter way, and now we are on high profile, as you see. So we have to be descent. Yes. Starting the descent. Is this way enough that we have to catch a deep, a kind of deep dive here? Yes, we can increase the speed, descent speed. For 295. Yep, look at the mountain range here. There are lakes, canals. Also, too many. Maybe, and also maybe thousands of small islands or isles. And descent. Okay. And set ILS frequency, and ILS course is 252. Yes, we should increase the speed. Also, this helps us to catch the wind of puff, and you see the number decreasing. Oh, deep dive. Yes. Oh, look at the colors. I love it. So I need to take a picture. Yes, over Mibok, we have to be at 6,500 feet. So in normal procedures, the transition level is given by ATC, but there's no ATC, so I can follow the transition altitude, it's 8,000 feet. Let's check the matter again, the information, review, no change. Vertical edge, oh, 0.995. 0.995, okay. So enjoy the view, my friends. Look at that. And let's open checklist.
4,000 feet. Altitude. 5,000 feet. Waypoint reached.
Yes, descent procedure.
Altitude select. Set. Altitude.
Alright, well, let's finish rails. 137. So 144, 30 knots. Flap 30. Wow. Now we're very high, so for track decrease speed. Permission level change. set flaps 5 to help us keeping speed low. Yes, at coin H 0.905. And for ILS at 15 nautical miles, we have to pay 5,700 feet. Glide slope is here. Yeah, my friend, runway is in sight. Look at that. Prepare for landing. We are high on the way in. Yes, at landing speed. Yes, approach mode. Class log and warlog establish. Landing G down. And wind speed 144. +5. Flaps at 15. Flaps at 30. Open checklist.
feet. Reduce speed. 250 knots. Landing lights. On. Engine start switches.
Brake 2. Continuous.
Continuous. Seat belts sign. On or auto. Transition level.
On ties off.
Below 080. Altimeters.
Set gun H.
Set QNH. Barrow QNH.
Report. Yes. Set.
Height. 4,000 feet. Airspeed. Adjust 200 and
Okay, that's not necessary. Yes. Dismiss approach. Procedure climbing 6,000 for low control, so set to 6,000 feet. Maintain 252. Yes. According to approach, maintain 252, heading climbing to 650, flight level 650. Then climb left turn to 070, heading to intercept uniform Sierra uniform VOR, radial 090 outbound or 𝗙𝗶𝗴𝗵𝗁𝗂𝗵𝗁𝗁 VOR R27, radial 270 inbound, continue climbing to 6,000 to 8,000 feet and follow instructions from control. And also this is an interesting area, as you see. The airport surrounded by mountain range here, and you see the snow. And also this is a canal with 𝗙𝗿𝗿𝗶𝗃𝗍, kind of straight, and also this is a canal separating two countries, and the left side is the Chile and this is Argentina. And yes, continue. Wonderful weather today. Yes, let's focus on landing, and we have airplane mode after all. Yes, we are on final for runway 25. 6.9 miles, 8 miles. Let's set minima to 6.9, sorry. Yes, set minima, okay. Yep. So I think it's time to take the control of the aircraft. Yeah, my plane, my friends. We have a strong headwind, as you see, and a moderate speed change before we have a 36, I think, but 19, 18. And also in the chart it is reported that there may be a wind shear, a low level of wind shear during final phase of the approach. Have a nice landing, my friends. I hope by this time I can achieve to get a perfect landing, great landing, or maybe an acceptable but not a hard landing.
Approaching 2-5.
Flight slow.
Approaching minimum 300. Minimum 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Yes, I did it, my friends. Great landing. Reverses. 80 knots. 60 and release reverses. And a hard brake here to turn. Yes. Oh, we have landed. Welcome to the Ushuaia Malvinas International Airport. We have landed to runway 25. And now it's time to taxi to gate, taxi to stand by turning here taxiway Alpha. And landing lights off, taxiway is on. Steady. Switch off. Continues to the off position. Set the off, transponder to standby. Pull-ups are retracting. Set to 0. EPU is starting. And we can close wipers. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. They're pretty good and very close to the real. I check it. An airport everywhere scenery. You can download from itsplane.org. Now I plan to park at gate 3. Gate 3. I always like the odd numbers. I always prefer odd numbers. However, in Calafate, I choose number 2, even numbers. Yes. And there is an aircraft, it's static, a kind of ghost aircraft. No, there's no livery. No, nothing. Yes, free. Yes, yes. MDR 737. But our aircraft is pretty Boeing 737, not 757. Yes. Closing flight directories. Okay. Jump. And also there's a marshal waiting for us, saying us, come, baby. Yes, let's go to close. And also, as you see, there's a jetway. The south part of the Argentina, the farthest south part. There's a small airport having jetway. And also it has a lovely design. Yes. Set back and brake. Yes, my friends, welcome. And now it's time for landing replay, one of my favorite moments. So let's watch the landing again from different angles and take a picture. But before, we have to disconnect from the VATSIM network. Yes. Disconnected from VATSIM network. And also check Volanta. I'll show you, yes. Our flying path here. Yep, and also take a picture for Instagram. And look at here. Yes. Okay. I'll put a photo. Okay, this one is perfect. Okay. So closing will enter, putting the music, closing the info board. Yes, and now it's time for the replay mode. Let's close the aircraft. Yes, passing aiming point. It was kind of long landing actually. Yes, time for reverses and the spoilers aren't. Nice. It's time for the wind view. And the final one is the top view. Yes, it's coming. Oh, that's interesting. Actually, I have a different angle now. It's from that point, maybe. Look at the slope of the runway, the negative slope. Yes, it's time. Yes, it's time for closing, shut down the aircraft. Yes, jetways here. Open the doors. Set jobs, GPU. Yes, my friends, welcome to this pretty good airport. Yes, my friends, it's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. And thank you for choosing to fly with us. And if you like the flight, please click the thumbs up button to send a precious like for me. You can also subscribe to my channel to follow. And thank you for your valuable time. Have fun and safe flights. See you on the next flight.